What's happening, kids? Dadbod, biker beard. Yeah. So I invited my friends to come play, and well, they didn't respond. So guess what? I'm gonna focus on flash games. I was reading the news and listening to one of my favorite podcasts called Real AF. Real AF with Andy Frisella. If you haven't heard of Andy Frisella, I recommend you check him out. He's loud, he's brash, he uses swear words, and he tells it like it is. He's been making predictions for the last 3 years. Oh, and by the way, he's a very successful CEO. He had one of the top business rated podcasts called the MF CEO Project, because he says MF regularly and he yells a lot. But First Form is his company. First Form, they do supplements and vitamin supplements, things such as that. So he's very successful, very wealthy, early 40s, big, not specifically a conservative, but acutely aware of the shit that's been going on for the last few years. And if you want to hear a 20-minute explanation of what he is predicting is going to happen if we don't take our country back from the New World Order psychotic progressives, check out episode 390. I think it was last Tuesday. You can get it wherever you find podcasts. It's 20 minutes spelling out how he sees things going if psycho progressives are not replaced. And he's not polarizing like who's that guy? The Turn of the Frog's gay. I just drew a blank. What's his name? You know the guy. Big sweaty InfoWars guy just got fined out, or he agreed to pay like $87 million to the Sandy Hook people or the families of the Sandy Hook because he defamed them apparently by claiming that there was no dead children and it was all a government-run false flag operation. Yeah. So it cost him $87 million, which is about how much he makes in a year. So that guy, Alex Jones, there we go, Alex, my boy Alex. So Andy Frisella, he's not like Alex Jones. He's not hyperbolic. He does yell, but it's like to get your attention. He's not like ranting and raving lunatic like my other guy, who I can't really listen to. I can't listen to Alex Jones too much. He's just he's a bit much. He's a bit extra. Although I found him like 20 years ago because I found a video on YouTube about the Bilderberger Group, which was this elusive group that supposedly got together once a year to determine the course of events for the world, and were big supporters of the New World Order stuff. That's where I found him, because he actually broke in to the Grove where they were having their annual billionaire back scratching and tickling who's going to control what part of the world soiree that ended in an orgy in front of an owl that was on fire. And Alex was obsessed with proving that it was real. So he broke in and filmed him. And sure enough, it was real. Hey, well, I'm not going to talk conspiracy tonight. I'm not going to talk a lot of darkness. But do you remember WikiLeaks? You guys got to remember WikiLeaks, right? Julian Assange, um, who's been in exile, much like that nerd kid who worked for the NSA, who's I think in Russia. But Julian Assange has been in hiding, and he's supposed to get extradited to the U.S. for the Espionage Act. Now, he was a journalist, and he created WikiLeaks, and he was a journalist and a whistleblower. So, if people came forward and shared stuff that he thought that the public needed to know, he posted it on WikiLeaks. And I was like, just like an open source, open to anybody, um, like wiki page. I'm like, yeah, sure enough. I remember hearing about it, and then I didn't. I like to look stuff up. I usually do, but I didn't go look anything up for a long time. I just assumed that WikiLeaks had been taken down because he'd been taken down. Um, but guess what? It's still there. It's interesting. It's fascinating. I was poking around this afternoon. I'm like, let me type in WikiLeaks and see what's there. And yeah, it's kind of fascinating. If you want to see the documentation, statement of work, and production instructions of for the spyware that the CIA made that can hack anybody's Wi-Fi, whether the computer's on or off, and whether or not it's connected to the internet or not. How to step by step, how to download spyware onto anybody's computer and extract all the information you want, or just leave it there and let it exist on that computer. Um, there's documents like that got released, and like Edward Snowden didn't release those. Those are not Snowden. But I'm like, so. I mean, I guess I would expect the CIA. I mean, since they're the shadow government, basically, to have the technology to hack anybody's Bluetooth, whether you're on the internet or not, or their Wi-Fi, whether you're on the internet or not, and then just take your stuff. So like this isn't even like ransomware. This isn't like stuff that pops up and says you're at risk. You should download this. This is like anonymous activity that they programmed, and this is like 10, 12 years ago, to go in quietly, attach to your information, remove your information, and then disappear without you having any knowledge that it ever happened. So I saved that document. I'm going to figure out how to do that. Sounds like fun. But yeah, kind of interesting. So WikiLeaks, check out WikiLeaks. You might be able to understand what that stuff is about. But it's basically international and local and U.S. driven and government driven and politics driven documents that have been provided by whistleblowers, so the American public can know what's there. It's good stuff. What else? I was talking to the love of my life a little while ago, and she says, "Hey, sweetheart." I said, "Yeah. Can I call you back in a few minutes?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course." She's like, "I only have 10% charge left on my phone, and I'm going to plug it in real quick because my son has his tablet plugged in on my charger." I said, "Oh, no, easy. Take the tablet and huck it out the window. That's your charger. And then we don't have to hang up." She says, "No, I don't want to do that." I said, "Okay." Oh, that actually just went through my head. I didn't actually say that out loud. Try not to have a lot of conflict. So I'm like, yeah, you can go ahead and call me back. And then I thought to myself, she's gonna pass out, and that's gonna be that. And guess what? I was right. So, good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, Rebecca. Sleep well, my dear. Talk to you in the morning, and I'll see you soon. Do 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 do. That's her. Oh, fabulous for over 40, right? Barely. She's just 40. She'll be 41 February. That woman, this was a picture from a year ago. She's literally getting younger every day, and it is insane. She literally looks like she's in her mid 20s now. And she was a big girl. A few years back, she decided she didn't want to weigh, you know, as much as Jeff, Dadbod, and be 5'3". So she's worked and worked and worked and worked and worked. 110 pounds off. 3 years. What a monster. And she's been able to like tighten up her skin without surgery. Like doing that where they freeze dry you, like, what's that called? Hydroponics? No. Um, like Walt Disney has his head. Cryo. She's done cryo, and she's done all this like non-surgical intervention stuff. Just amazing. Just absolutely amazing. And I used to have to well at least touch base, not worry about how many men would pick up on her. She'll go out with her girlfriends, and I'm like, how many men and women picked up on you? And she would laugh and tell me. And then it started like it was like my age group, like 40s, 30s. Then all of a sudden, as she's looking younger, the 20 something boys are hitting on her. She's like, yeah, yeah, that's good for my ego. I'm like, danger, danger, Will Robinson. Remember, 20 something year olds don't make six figure salaries. Um, and men pushing 50 who make six figures have a thick proboscis are worth coming home to. If he can cook, bonus. Yep. So I'm just saying, I remind her just in case. Honey, don't forget. She's like, oh, I wouldn't want a 22-year-old boy. Like, I would scare him. I would destroy him. I'm like, I'm aware. I'm aware. That's why I quit dating 20 something girls. Because I realized it makes no sense. Makes no sense. You have nothing in common, and all they do is get frightened. And I mean, it's fun if you like to hold people while they cry. But other than that, I would avoid it. Yeah.
That's what she said.
Thanks, Bucky. All right. Bye, dear. I'm going to play Pokey. All right. Let's play some Pokey. Let me see if I can make this chat. Where's the chat? Um, just in case anybody shows up. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl with silver ribbons in her hair, and her dress got down to there. All right. What do I want to play? Flash games are fun. Stickman Hook. Um, No, I don't like that. Um, we become what we behold. This is quite a very telling game about the nature of humankind. It's not really a game. It's like a social experiment. I played it and I was like, wow, that was deep. I'll show you what it says about it. I'm not going to play it right now because you don't need that. We need some entertainment. But it says, warning, the following program contains scenes of snobbery, rudeness, and mass murder. Viewer discretion is advised. I mean, it sounds pretty good based on that, right? Like, not bad. But you're a cameraman and you have a group of round-headed people and you have a group of square-headed people. And people, will start to misbehave a little bit here and there. It says we become what we behold. Well, as a cameraman, your job is to take a picture of poor behavior. So you'll be taking pictures. Somebody yells or screams, and then as you start to capture the pictures, it starts to show the pictures to everybody else, and then they start to see that bad behavior, and then things progress and progress and progress, and um, let's just say it's morose. And it is a very, very, very telling commentary about how our world is right now. But let's play basketball game, farm game, IO game, car game, stickman game. Let's play a stickman game. The Fancy Pants Adventures. Uh, Henry Stickman. Stickman Veterans. Let's do javelin fighting. How's that? Sounds good. Okay. Okay. Oh. 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 Not good. Oh. Wait. Oh no. Okay. Okay, let's stand up. Oh. Oh. Just trying to see where that control is. Whew. Jesus. Okay. Tracking. Oh, no. Oh. Yes, I murdered. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. A little lower. Ugh. Oh. Oh. You got me in the head, I still won. Oh gosh.
Headshot! Headshot!
Jesus.
Headshot!
Oh. Mother heifer. Revive and get 2 times hit points. Yes, watch the ad. Well, I guess I didn't do it.
Headshot!
Yeah, eat my drawers. POKI. Oh. Oh. Oh, too high. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Headshot!
Ooh. Oh. Alright. Okay. I guess I'm going to a different game now. Yeah. Lake Masters. Carrie Lake. The Sniper Code. Guys, we're going to play the Sniper Code. What do you think? You excited? I am. All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. I've played this. We have one night. A lot of stuff to do. Let's open fire. You have to find and shoot 2 enemies. Okay, 2 enemies. Click here to gain control. Okay. I will. What's up? Eat it. Identify and shoot their commander only. Our intel tells us that he used to giggle a lot. Oh. Is that I don't know what that is.
What?
Mission failed. Uh-oh. Wrong guy. Alright. Giggler. I'm trying to find a... Those people in windows that I shot? How can I find the giggler?
What are you doing?
Oh. Okay, well I guess he's not the giggler. I don't like vague instructions. Alright. Where's the commander? I thought I saw 2. I was just cross-eyed. Alright. I don't understand. How am I supposed to see if somebody giggles? So strange. They're just pointing at each other. Is he going to come out of nowhere? Let's scan. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Yeah, wrong guy. Great. Once again. Am I missing something? What am I missing? I don't see it. This is not fair.
Click, spin,
Oh,
and go for the win in Need for Spin.
guys, let me know if there's a game that you want to play. If you're watching video on demand, thank you. Appreciate you stopping by. Half and half. I don't like that. Alright, well, Dan Balzerian. Alright. Commander only. Oh. Who are he? He giggles. So this is light, giggling commander who is not present. And I've shot both those guys. I was wrong. Am I supposed to listen for a giggle? Maybe. Birds chirping. I can put on my good headset. Huh. Let's see what the FF. All right, here we go. Hello. I love you. Won't you tell me your name? Dude, I don't know. All by myself. Don't wanna be. All by myself anymore. Pod mic. Hey. All right, so
No!
I don't get it. There's literally no videos there. How am I supposed to shoot?
What are you doing? Wow.
Don't shoot anybody. Our ground team is on their way. They just asked us for a support to make things darker. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. No problem. We'll make things darker. That bridge is playing an important role in their strategy. Just destroy the bridge. You got it. Wow. Uh-oh. I'm amazing. An important network office. Find and shoot all these staying in the office. Ooh. Where's the office? Where's the office? Oh. That must be the office. Man. Headshot. Find and shoot all the officers. Oh. Find and shoot all the officers from your current location. They are hiding in the dark. It's best time to take help from your sniper's aim sensor. Oh, I have a sniper aim sensor. I'm excited. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Let's kill it. Kill it. Oh, come on, Sean. All right. It's something about the sensor.
Come on!
Mission failed. You ran out of bullets. Find and shoot all the officers from your current location. They are hiding in the dark. Oh, okay. Maybe not multiple shots. That's why. We don't have that many bullets. Uh-oh. That sucks. Jeffrey, you're going to run out of bullets again. Ooh. Shoot the head guy. He's the one giving head. Our intel tells us that we got a leg injury last month. Okay. So we're looking for crutches or wheelchair. Or a limp. A limp dick. Leg injury. Leg injury. I don't see obvious leg injury. What am I missing, guys? Oh, I'm glad I didn't shoot him. I didn't show what I'm shooting him for. Headshot! Oh, mission failed. Shit. Shoot the head guy. Our intel tells us that he got a leg injury last month. I don't see leg injury. What do you guys see? I feel like this is guesswork. I have no idea. No effing idea. There was nothing there that showed me that he had a leg injury. Keep it simple. Shoot all the enemies from your current location. Everyone. Okay. That's fun.
Whether it's improving your home, consolidating debt, or planning a trip, we've got you covered with the TFCU Quick to Close.
All right. Click here to take control. Let's scan everyone. Eeny, meeny, miny, ammo. Uh-oh.
No!
Oh, no way. I ran out of bullets. Stupid. All right. Eeny. Meanie. Ammo! It's time to move to a new position. I have sent you the coordinates. You have to run almost 800 points from your current position. Oh, shit.
No!
Yeah. Oh, no.
What?
Shut up. My hand-eye coordination. Could be better. Oh, parkour.
Come on!
And I was 20 points away from it. Uh-oh. Yeah, baby. Make it dark. Destroy those lamps when nobody is looking at them. Oh, when no one's looking. Okay. Dude.
No.
Mission failed, of course, because I couldn't shoot a fucking lamp.
New neck board spin. Settle the score with a click and a spin. New Connect 4 spin. Click, spin, and go for the win.
Adult assembly required.
So what's the point of the spin? What does it do? One 1,000, two 1,000, one. Okay. One 1,000, two 1,000. Okay. Easy. One 1,000, two 1,000. One 1,000, two 1,000.
What are you doing?
Oh, someone was on the other side. Bush League.
No.
What?
Yes.
Security's been beefed up in this zone. Well, just kick the one wearing a flak jacket. Kill. Kick. That's a kick, not a kill.
What?
Shooting is hard. Lord. Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? Flak jacket? Yeah, probably. My friends don't drive Porsches, I must make amends. Kill an enemy commander. Our intel tells us that he used to play for a basketball team. So he's either tall or he's black. Well, they're all black. So I have to guess tall. I think that's him. He looks pretty tall. He looks normal. He looks tall. Yes! Shoot them all. Okay.
We've always been told to keep things clean, but in this world, clean doesn't cut it.
You want to win? You gotta claim your turf.
Because the team who makes the biggest mess wins.
Booyah.
Time to claim your turf. So grab your gear and see if you can splat your way to an ink-filled victory. Splatoon 3, only on Nintendo Switch.
That seems fun. Was this a kill a wall?
What?
Wait. Oh, this is what? Those enemies are pretty much keeping an eye on each other. Oh, yeah. Good job on the hints.
Come on.
Oh, come on. What? Shit. There's a fourth guy. Great.
What are you doing?
Don't yell at me. I don't like it. Oh.
No.
All right.
What?
Oh my gosh. All right, Scantron. Here we go. Oh, they're going at the same rate. Got it. And these two guys also. Oh. Oh.
No!
Oh, man. Hmm. Yeah, you better play that porn music. It's time to move to a new position. Stay safe, the path is bumpy. You have to run almost 800 points from your current position. Run!
Click, spin, and go for the win in new Connect
What's the
Force
point?
Spin.
What's the point of spinning it? Just to, like, hurt somebody? Uh-oh,
What are
shit.
you doing?
Shut up. I think it's just to allow children to injure each other. Mom, he spun it into my face. If it was my son, he'd be like, hey, smell this. And then he'd spin it in their face. Oh, I made it. Yeah, right? You have to take down two enemies. Our intel tells us that one of them is always in a hurry and the other always do the opposite. Oh. It's getting more complicated. Huh. That was easy. They are hiding in dark. Murder them all. This diamond's personal. All right. Uh-oh. We'll wait till he clears. All right. Oh, that's not it? Oh. Oh. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Where's my other guy? Come on, jabroni. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? I'm gonna give you the people's elbow. Let's go. Okay. Do you guys see it? I don't see it. Oh. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you. Good luck. I'm feeling cheated. Like I don't.
What?
Maybe I should go around.
Lego dots. You. Each set sold separately. Ask your parents before going online.
Okay, here's one. There's two. Seems like two, right? I don't get it. I feel like I'm taking this to its logical conclusion here. Not lighting up red. Sus. Very sus. I'm about done snipering.
Come on!
Yeah, that's it. Eat my shorts. Read my lips. No new taxes. All right, we're going to switch over to short life. These are like those Rube Lucky Life. All right, maybe that's next. These are ones that okay. Yeah. I like the porn music and everything. These are the ones like where if you any misstep can cause the death of this guy. You know. Ooh, kind of reminded me of Axel Foley. Please, one moment. We're gonna get our stream back. Too many hamsters running on the wheel simultaneously. And something I have to pee. Disadvantage. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Whew. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hmm. All right, this is called Short Life. Working on restoring connection. Bear with me just a moment. I like the nightlife. I like to boogie. All right. To bring this back. We want to do adieu. Parting is sweet sorrow. Okay. Here we go. Avoid the spikes, it says. Okay. Got a star. I can jump over that thing. I guess I can avoid the thing. Oh, just collapsed myself on the ground. Look. Oh, I fell down. I'm not down to the house. Oh, Jesus. I just got shot in the fucking head. Oh, look. Intestines hanging out of my head. That's jacked up. All right. Well, you know, continue. That was horrific. I love that. And look what the hell's the sound. Let's plug in the speaker. Oh, shush. Oh. Okay. Oh. Well, I guess I made it. He made it. So, yeah. Oh. That was some bull. It's like fun. Okay. Oh. Jesus. Come on, don't just keep going. You're fine. Oh. My God. That was brutal.
Improving your home consolidate. Got you covered with a TFC at TucsonFCU.com/quick-to-close started. Tucson.
Oh, who's in Tucson? Refinance your home. Oh, really? Well, no. Life boring. What is this one called? Lucky Life. Doesn't look lucky to me, but we'll give it a shot. After this, we're going to move on to, I think, a car game. We'll do a car game. Yeah, we'll do a car game, and then we'll see if we can do something that's flying. And then, I think these are just abuse games. Did I select it or what? Oh, preparing game, okay. So, next one, car game, and then we'll look at some news or something while I play. We'll multitask. Multitask. All right. Click to play. Okay. Dadbod Biker Beard playing Dadbod Biker Beard in a flash game. Doctor says. Huh. That was easy. Jump over, it says. Okay. Okay. Crouch. Catfish Coolie. Okay. is stupid. That's stupid. The first one we played was far more difficult. Bossy Toss, Jolly World, Moon Waltz, Slime Laboratory, Bow Mania, Aqua Thrills, Sniper, no, I did that. Puppet Master, no. Sharkosaurus Rampage. I don't know what the hell that is. That sounds amazing. Dadbod, Biker Beard, Sharkosaurus. All right, let's see what's going on in the news, kids. Maybe the dish can play against the rats. Spot it. No, I don't care about that. Fall activities that are guaranteed to make you smile. Watch Carrie Lake. Carrie Lake calls out Katie Hobbs like a boss. Yeah, Katie Hobbs won't debate Carrie Lake, and they're in a race for governor of Arizona. That's crazy because she knows. You know why? Because Carrie Lake will destroy her. Carrie Lake was a newscaster in Phoenix for 20 years. 2 years ago, she retired, and then she came back and said, hey, y'all screwing with my family. You're all screwing with my way of life. I'm going to step up and do something about it. So here's the advantage that she has over others. Well, she's obviously well-spoken. She was a news anchor in a top 15 market for 20 years. She got popularity, right? She was a news anchor in Phoenix Metro. Like, so you're looking at the bulk of this state is in that area. So she's well known. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Let's take a look at something else that just came up. Alex Jones, we were just talking about him. Well, I was. It says that Alex Jones ordered to pay nearly $1 billion to Sandy Hook families. That's literally as a journalist who uses satire, who said it was not real. How can that be worth $1 billion in compensatory damages? Jesus Christ. That's fucking nuts. Alex Jones was just ordered to pay a whopping $965 million to the families of Sandy Hook for his lies about the massacre in 2012 and the subsequent consequence to the families. There's no consequence to the families. Your children are already dead. Some right-wing wacko conservative who's not on any main, he's all private. He's InfoWars. He's got his own. He's not like broadcast on people. He's not on people's stations. He's not on Fox News. He's not a public figure in that regards. You have to go track down his website to find him. So the number one conspiracy theorist says it's a conspiracy, and you can sue him for defamation. I do not get it. I do not get it. Then every other journalist in the world should be culpable to the same thing. All the lying assholes like Don Lemon and everybody on CNN, on MSNBC, and the ones who lie and cover up information and just flat out lie. They should be culpable at the same level as Alex Jones. That is insane. How many families? It was like 20 kids. You need $1 billion split up between 20 families. God dang. Whew. It's too much. A Connecticut jury ordered conspiracy theorist Alex Jones to pay $965 million in damages to 8 families of victims killed in the Sandy Hook elementary school shooting. The verdict for each family is still being read, but the damages look to be astronomical. The jury ordered Jones to pay $229 million to the first 3 plaintiffs alone. That's not going to bring back your kid, you fucking morons. He didn't shoot them. Like, he made commentary. Last time I checked, the United States still had free speech. First Amendment. Even if you don't like what they're saying, they have the right to say it. God dang it. The decision marks a victory for the families of Sandy Hook victims who have been tormented for years by the InfoWars hosts who repeatedly claimed the massacre was a government hoax and that those involved, including the 28 dead, 20 of them children, were actors. Dude, they were not tormented for years, you fucking assholes. Those conspiracy theories, which were aired for years on InfoWars, led to harassment and threats against the surviving families of Sandy Hook victims, 20 of whom were children. I want to see proof of the threats. I want to see it. The decision comes after Jones was ordered by a Texas jury to pay nearly $50 million to the parents of Jesse Lewis, a 6-year-old boy murdered in the shooting. Jones is facing 3 lawsuits from Sandy Hook families. There remains one more in Austin, Texas. I can't imagine at this point that Alex Jones has this kind of money, so I don't know what he's going to do to pay back his families. If there's any chance of appealing the verdict or the amount he has to pay back, I'll expect he'll do that. He doesn't have that much money, you guys. Like, god dang. That's just, it's literally silencing free speech. It's jury nullification coming out and saying you do not have the right to say crazy things if it hurts people's feelings. Oh my god. Should the Supreme Court block President Biden from giving Social Security? Yes. The cock ring, guys. Upper right hand corner. That's just unbelievable. I'm sorry. I'm not even sorry. I'm not sorry at all. That is insane. Insane. Bombshell email reveals that Mayorkas was informed BP, Border Patrol, wasn't whipping Haitians, but he pushed the false narrative. Shocking. Mayorkas is a liar. Breaking. Biden admin now investigating Governor DeSantis over flights of illegals to Martha's Vineyard. Yeah, go ahead. Investigate him. Do you say sorry too often? Do this instead. Giselle and David Taraba on how we need to adjust the future work. I don't know what this is. It's just transgender patients reveal their regret over sex change. Shocking. Testimony. FBI offered $1 million to Chris Steele over phony Trump dossier. Oh, let's check this out. FBI offered $1 million to Chris Steele over phony Trump dossier. We're now learning that in 2016, the FBI ordered Chris Steele $1 million offered to prove his allegations and the phony dossier used to try to destroy Trump. I always wondered who this guy was. This was Steele, the guy with a mustache that grows over his mouth. Like, Steele, cut your mustache. You look like a moron. Jesus. That's the Steele dossier. You're a henchman for Hillary Clinton. The revelation came from testimony in the Durham case against Igor Danchenko. Here's more via Newsmax. The first prosecution witness was FBI analyst Brian Otten, who testified that information from the Steele dossier was used to support surveillance warrant against Trump, against the Trump campaign official Carter Page. Under questioning from Durham, Otten testified that the dossier was used to bolster the surveillance application, even though the FBI couldn't corroborate its allegations. Otten said that the FBI checked with other government agencies to see if they had corroboration, but nothing came back. Otten and the other FBI agents even met with Steele in the United Kingdom in 2016 and offered him as much as $1 million if he could supply corroboration for the allegations in the dossier, but none was provided. I believe the Steele dossier said they had information that of Trump, like with a Russian hooker or something like that, which apparently wasn't true. Obama and Comey's FBI really wanted these phony dossier allegations to be true, offering a sizable sum to prove allegations just shows how they were working to destroy Trump with the Hillary Clinton campaign and the DNC. It just shows how damned political and utterly corrupt the law enforcement agency was in those days and still is. Even if Durham is able to successfully prosecute Danchenko, it just feels like small potatoes because the real criminals in the saga were the officials and agents working at the FBI, as well as Hillary Clinton and the DNC. Yeah. It doesn't get better, guys. It doesn't get better. It doesn't. See another world as we know it, and I feel fine. White House press secretary turns question about actual racist Democrats into an attack on Republicans. This chick. How bad is John Fetterman's health? MSNBC reveals what they had to give him just so he could do the interview. Oh, that's Fetterman. That guy's a fucking... Sorry about his stroke, but he's a shill otherwise. She's like, do you guys remember when she introduced herself? And she's like, hi, I'm the first black, lesbian, non-trans loving, non-cisgender married to a white woman. Like, her credentials were the fact that she's a weird, or not even weird, the fact that she has characteristics that are not heteronormative. I'm like, that's not your resume. Once you're out of this job, you've got no place left to go, sweetheart. I mean, no, you go back and call people racist all over CNN. That'll be fine. God. White House press secretary was asked today about a Democrat in Los Angeles who had reportedly made racist comments about a colleague's black son, and is even taking a leave of absence because of those comments. So you just got to say something racist and you can take a leave of absence? That's cool. Shit. That's how you get vacation time? I used to put it on the calendar and be like, hey, can I take next week off? And they're like, no. And I'm like, you stupid spick. And they're like, oh, now you can take next week off. You're suspended. And I'm like, yeah, with pay? And they're like, of course. Because it's not really that bad. Karine Jean-Pierre responded by claiming Biden condemns the racist comments and believes they all should step down. No. It's so dumb. It is so literally ridiculous. I don't care if people say stupid things. You can condemn people personally. You can tell them, hey, we don't talk like that. That's unprofessional. You don't get to represent our company in this way. Or, like there should be backlash, but it's like every time somebody sidesteps, they should step down. Like, whatever happened to human... being human. Whatever happened to being human? God, I hate this woman. But then she goes one step further and out of nowhere attacks so-called MAGA Republicans, arguing it's different when Democrats are racist. Wait, okay, hear that again. But then she goes one step further and out of nowhere attacks so-called MAGA Republicans, arguing it's different when Democrats are racist. She claims that Democrats take care of their own, while MAGA Republicans celebrate politicians who make racist remarks. She then brings up comments made by Tommy Tuberville at the Trump rally this weekend, claiming they are racist. I went back and reviewed the so-called racist comments, and I just didn't hear anything that sounded racist to me. But my point is that even though they're confronted by racism on their side, you have to turn it into an attack on Republicans because that's how desperate they are. She's an idiot.
The president has condemned racism many times since taking office. I wonder if he's followed the situation on the Los Angeles City Council with Mary Martinez and the leaked recording of her using racist remarks to describe a colleague's black son. She said today she's taking a leave of absence, but there are others, Senator Padilla, Mayor Garcetti, who have called for her to resign. Has the president follow this? Does he have a reaction to
Yes,
what's going on?
he's followed this. Spoke to him about it yesterday. Look, the president is glad to see that one of the participants in that conversation has resigned, but they all should. He believes that they all should resign. The language that was used and tolerated during that conversation was unacceptable, and it was appalling. They should all step down. And here's the difference between
Cancel
Democrats
culture.
and MAGA Republicans. When a Democrat says something racist or anti-Semitic, we hold them. We hold Democrats accountable. When a MAGA Republican says something racist or anti-Semitic, they are embraced by cheering crowds and become celebrated and sought after endorsements. Senator Tuberville, let's not forget, this just happened, saying black people commit crimes. Doug Mastriano attacking his opponent in Pennsylvania governor's race for sending his children to a Jewish day school. The president used to say, and I'll quote the president right now, quote, hate never goes away, it only hides. But lately, it's just one in the open at these extreme MAGA rallies. It's just it's just out in the open at these extreme MAGA rallies.
Wow. Wow. When Democrats say racist things, we hold them accountable and tell them to stop. When MAGA Republicans say something like black people commit crimes, doesn't seem overtly racist. Context is probably important. Then they get offered endorsements. I haven't seen a MAGA Republican on a box of Wheaties wearing a KKK freaking outfit being like, I eat my Wheaties so I can be a racist. I haven't seen any Klans people at all, actually. Anywhere. In the news, nothing. Here's the thing with St. Pierre, Jean St. Pierre, whatever your name is. You're ignorant, you're stupid. At least you had your notes this time and you had something to go to. But you're an idiot. You're just pushing dirty propaganda. I miss Sarah Sanders. Is that her name? Sanders? Was that White House press secretary for a long time? She was good at the volley, but she didn't make excuses. So if Trump said something stupid, she'd be like, yeah, well, point taken. But her dad was ex-governor of Arkansas, and he ran for president. Mike Huckabee Sanders, that was her name. Do you guys remember her? She was good at deflecting, but she didn't lie. I just don't like the lying. Like, just own up. Like, we're all human beings. We all make mistakes. Like, the world is full of human beings. Like, I hate the fact that this country has come to maligning, people on one side of the spectrum, on the other side of the spectrum. Like, we're all basically mildly autistic, You shouldn't take, like, can you imagine? All right, so think of the right and the left like this. Think of the right and the left like people with Asperger's and then people with full-blown autism. They don't call it Asperger's anymore. They call it like high-functioning autism. Well, let's say low-functioning autism versus high-functioning autism. Or let's say high-functioning autism versus, which, has its own challenges, versus like Rain Man, like autistic savant. Like, which party would represent which one in this case? You have the savants who could run calculations in their head and they can memorize things. They just don't have any perspective as to why they know it. They just know it. Then you have high functioning autistic people who have problem with spatial awareness, have problem with organizing their thoughts, and are challenged to read emotions one way or the other, but they communicate louder. I don't know which one would be which. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking conservatives would be like the low functioning autistic people in this example, because they just don't want things. They don't want things to change. They want things to be status quo. And I think the high functioning autistic people are like the uppity ones, who think that they're better than everybody else because they can at least define an emotion, and even though they're a little awkward, and they're prone to freaking out in the mall like everybody else, they at least think that they have a grasp on things, and they might. If you were to put like a chromosomal disorder on the two parties, who would have Down syndrome and who would have? Are there any other descriptions? Who would have like an extra chromosome and just be what you would classically called neurodivergent, mentally retarded? I think the progressive would be neuro, and the conservatives would be neurodivergent, and the conservatives would be Downs. Like who's more positive in the group? I don't know. I know I'm grasping. Whatever. I am grasping. Just trying to make light of something that it's exhausting. It's exhausting. Like you turn. Hey, for boomers out there, you boomers, mom, has politics always been this dirty? Like always been like this blatant? Because I feel like when I was younger, I would have picked up on it. I feel like I would have picked up on what was going on. Jeez. All right, let's look and see what else is out there. Dave Barry. I like Dave Barry. Dave Barry. Dude, I used to love Dave Barry so much. So much. All right, let's find a Dave Barry story. Maybe we'll find some joy. Squirrel leaves thousands without power. That's Matthew Stone. That's not what I was looking for. No. Dave Barry's blog. Dave Barry was a columnist when I was in high school, potentially middle school, like 35 years ago. All right. Look at the side. His blog has been going for how long? His blog has been going for about 10 years. That's probably when he retired. He just couldn't stop. Let's find a Dave Barry joke. Here's one for the ladies. 2004, April 26th. A very attractive lady goes up to a bar in a quiet rural pub. She gestures alluringly to the bartender, who comes over immediately. When he arrives, she seductively signals that he should bring his face closer to hers. When he does, she begins to gently caress his full beard. "Are you the manager?" she asks, softly stroking his face with both hands. "Actually, no," the man replies. Can you get him for me? I need to speak to him, she says, running her hands beyond his beard and into his hair. Can't, breathes the bartender. He's not here. Is there anything I can do? Yes, there is. I need you to give him a message. She continues, running her forefinger across the bartender's lips and slyly popping a couple of her fingers into his mouth and allowing him to suck them gently. What should I tell him? The bartender manages to say. Tell him, she whispers, there's no toilet paper, hand soap, or paper towels in the ladies' room. Uh-huh. Gross. As she pops her fucking fingers into his mouth. Oh, that's good. I'm with stupid. One man, one woman, 10,000 years of misunderstanding between the sexes cleared right up. It is not a day vary, and I don't know why. Hyperlinked out of his blog. Looks like we made it. We saw them open for Grand Funk Railroad. Doctors have diagnosed the condition as restless anal syndrome. Um, yeah, I'm curious. COVID's newest gift is nasty too. Introducing restless anal syndrome. A septuagenarian in Japan reported deep anal discomfort from COVID-19. Doctors have diagnosed the condition is restless are consistent with key highlights. Okay. The complications arising from 19 don't cease after one test negative, while many are battling symptoms of long-term or long COVID, like extreme fatigue, shortness of breath, palpitations, chest pain, constriction, memory and concentration lapses, brain fog, joint pain, changes in taste and smell, etc. Months after testing negative, some have reported acute physical manifestations like RLS. Along those lines has come the pain in the posterior, literally. Wow. Weeks after recovering from COVID and testing negative, the man started to experience restless and deep anal discomfort. The discomfort was reported approximately 10 centimeters from the perineal region. That's the taint. The man underwent a battery of tests, including a colonoscopy. Nothing seemed out of place, no common factors that could be a pain in the rear, pun intended, like diabetes, mellitus, iron deficiency, anemia, spinal cord dysfunction. Except for a few hemorrhoids, the man was absolutely fine. There were no issues such as brain abnormalities or bladder disturbances. Besides the anal discomfort, the only post-COVID complications, he suffered from were restlessness, anxiety, and insomnia. After ruling out all the other causes, the doctors put their fingers on the restless anal syndrome diagnosis. While exercise such as walking or running gave him some relief from the discomfort, it worsens when he took rest. The doctors at the Tokyo University Hospital found his symptoms were similar to those of RLS and diagnosed him with RAS. According to health experts, RLS is a common neurological sensory motor disorder caused by the dysfunction of the central nervous system. The most common indicators of RLS are uncontrollable urge to move one's legs that worsen with rest, symptoms improve with exercise, and worsen during the evening. Almost exactly as our Japanese senior citizen, except the organ was his anus. Is your anus an organ? No, I don't think it is. I'd like to donate my anus. So yeah, restless anal syndrome. So that sucks. Seems like a challenge. I have long COVID still. It's literally been a year, and I still don't have my sense of taste and smell back. No me gusta. Australian weather forecast. Sunny with a chance of cicada pea. It was realized after production, etc. Turtle recovered after high-speed interstate police pursuit. Walmart shopper allegedly sets fire to Bounty paper towels after being mad that they were out of almond milk in a viral TikTok. All right, one more Dave Barry, then we'll go back and play a game, then I'll go to bed. Walmart shopper allegedly sets fire to Bounty paper towels after being mad that they were out of almond milk in a viral TikTok. And this is called You Got Shit Going On in Your Life. In the TikTok posted this week, a large stack of Bounty paper towels on sale at a Walmart are seen on fire. At Thrifty Muse, who posted the video, said that the towels were set on fire because the Walmart in question was out of almond milk. Someone just got mad. Walmart was out of almond milk, and then started a fire. Wow, that's a nutty. The 11-second TikTok also shows an employee using a fire extinguisher on the paper towels. The fire seems to be extinguished by the end of the video. The video has been seen 8.5 million times and is only the latest evidence of items in Walmart being set ablaze. Shelves of piñatas were seen burning in a TikTok from January 22nd. A man was arrested for arson after setting fire to household products in the North Carolina Walmart. And a man created $6 million worth of damage in Arizona Walmart by setting fire to products. People are just lunatics. Like legit lunatics. Loony. Persecution must end. Marjorie Taylor Greene argues Alex Jones has a legal right to torment these people. All right, she's a little polarizing as a human being, but let's see if she's talking about Alex Jones and the First Amendment. On Wednesday, following an astronomical new judgment against InfoWars webcaster Alex Jones in a civil trial, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, Republican Georgia, took to Twitter to rage against the decision, suggesting the trial is a violation of its First Amendment rights. That's right. Last time I checked, no matter what you think about Alex Jones, all he did was speak words. Wrote Green in a tweet linking to a far-right website denouncing the decision. Let's see. He was not the one who pulled the trigger. Were his words wrong and did he apologize? Yes. That's what freedom of speech is. Freedom to speak words. Freedom to speak words, period. Political persecution must end. I actually agree with her. What do you think? Whatever he wants. He can say ridiculous. He was ordered to pay almost $1 billion to the parents of murdered Sandy Hook elementary school children over his repeated claims on his show that the 2012 school shooting. $1 billion. Dude.
these families, many already grieving the murder of a child. The jury set out to
From
make
10
an
years.
example.
Total $120 million initial by jury.
Yeah, because a child who died 10 years ago, 10 years ago, 10 years ago, you're going to be healed because you just became a multimillionaire. Dude, I want to watch him celebrate the fucking death of his child. If you truly believe that his freedom of speech was somehow a hate crime, then your kid's not coming back, right? Your kid's still dead. He didn't kill him. Then because you're pious and you're not just a greedy son of a bitch, you're going to give that money to charity. You're going to give all your $120 million to organizations that will take care of children and families involved in violence. How about that? No, you're going to go buy a child. I guarantee you. Watch him. The First Amendment prohibits the government from making any law infringing on freedom of speech. It does not, however, protect people from being sued over defamatory claims. Jones has already begun fundraising off the verdict against him, which poses a serious financial threat to his media and product sales. Green, a pro-QAnon freshman congresswoman, has caused a non-stop controversy in office, being stripped of committee assignments after the emergence of social media posts in which she endorsed killing prominent Democrats, to sharing a video of herself kicking a young political activist in the back. Yeah, that's funny. Then you have the rest. You have everybody else. They're all in freaking orgies and Jones was ordered to pay $1 billion to the parents of murdered Sandy Hook elementary school children after his repeated claims on his radio show. It was staged by the government, a claim for which his supporters stalked and harassed the parents for years. Let me see where that stalking and harassment came from. The father of Sandy Hook victim said Alex Jones made his life a living hell. Really? The father of a 6-year-old boy killed in Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting testified Tuesday that conspiracy theorist Alex Jones made his life a living hell by pushing claims that the murders were a hoax involving actors aimed at increasing gun control. In more than an hour of emotional testimony, during which he often fought back tears, liar Neil Heslin said he had endured online abuse, anonymous phone calls, and harassment on the street. Oh, wait. Anonymous, on the street, online. Oh, you mean none of it provable? You can't prove any of it. Show me the police reports, asshole. In more than what was said about me and what was said about you? And Sandy Hook itself resonates around the world, Heslin said. As time went on, I truly recognized how dangerous it was. My life had been threatened. I feared for my life and I feared for my safety. Now you should fear for your safety. I was Alex Jones, and you had to work for the rest of your life in order to pay off this debt, I'd be like, hey, who wants to take care of the deadies for me? I'll give you 10% of their judgment if they disappear, right? Like, it's just dumb. Heslin and Scarlett Lewis, the parents of 6-year-old Jesse Lewis, have sued Jones and his media company, Free Speech Systems, over the harassment and threats they and other parents said they have endured for years because of Jones and his InfoWars website. Jones claimed 150. Oh, sorry. Jones wasn't in court during Heslin's testimony. A move the father called cowardly. Jones had skipped much of the testimony during the 2-week trial and had a cadre of bodyguards in the courtroom when he did attend. Tuesday was the last scheduled day for testimony, and Jones was expected to take the stand as the only witness in his defense. Scarlett Lewis was also called to the witness stand Tuesday. She spoke much of her testimony directly at Jones, who had arrived in the courtroom. I am a mother first and foremost, and I know you are a father. My son existed. I know you know that. At one point, Lewis asked Jones, "Do you think I'm an actor?" "No, I don't think you're an actor," Jones responded, before the judge admonished him to stay quiet. Heslin and Lewis suffer from a form of post-traumatic stress disorder that comes from constant trauma, similar to that endured by soldiers in war zones or child abuse victims. A forensic psychologist who made that shit up testified. Jones has portrayed the lawsuit against him as an attack on his First Amendment rights. Correct. At stake in the trial is how much Jones will pay. The parents have asked the jury to award $150 million in compensation for defamation, an intentional infliction of emotional distress. It was not intentional. He was creating emotional distress for the government, not for you. The jury will then consider whether Jones and his company will pay punitive damages. Jeez. Alex, don't be suicidal, sir. Jeez. Courts in Texas and Connecticut have already found Jones liable for defamation for his portrayal of the Sandy Hook massacre as a hoax. In both states, judges issued default judgments against Jones without trials because he failed to respond to the court orders and turn over documents. God, that's just... Dude, this country permanently effed. Permanently. It's awful. Stupid. All right. All right. Let's see Carrie Lake calling out Katie Hobbs like a boss. Like a boss. Hey, there's a eugenics master, Bill Gates. My dad used to run Planned Parenthood. Yeah, we know. As you know, Carrie Lake's solo Q&A was canceled tonight because Arizona PBS betrayed the Clean Elections Commission. But so Lake decided to hold a presser instead, and she called out Katie Hobbs for being afraid to debate her, and I love how she did it. Here's a clip. Carrie Lake, I promise, Katie, you can write the questions for me. I promise you I won't yell. I promise you I won't interrupt you. If you want to have an emotional support animal there as well, I agree to that. But show up like a grown-up and debate. The portion written in the tweet is awesome. I especially love the emotional support animal part. But what I like even more than this was when Lake asked Katie Hobbs how she'd deal with bad actors if she's afraid to even show up for a debate. We've got narco-terrorists controlling our border right now. How in the heck are you going to go up against them if you're afraid to debate me on PBS? How in the heck are you going to go up against Gavin Newsom when he's stealing our water and fight back there, and when they're taking our energy? How the heck are you going to fight for companies to come to Arizona when you have to go up against great governors like Governor Abbott, Kristi Noem, Governor Ron DeSantis? Arizona will lose if Katie Hobbs is elected. I think that was a very effective line of questioning from Carrie Lake, and anyone that isn't a partisan hack should be asking the same questions. If she's afraid to debate Carrie Lake, then how will she have the courage to fight for Arizona? Lake also went after Hobbs' racist past, pointing out that the liberal media keeps ignoring it. These checks behind me are an indicator of what Katie Hobbs has already cost the state. It's going to be about $3 million that you and I are paying for because she's a twice convicted racist. Whew. Wow.
I think I know the real reason she doesn't want to appear. And I think you guys all know. Where are the checks, guys? These checks behind me are an indicator of what Katie Hobbs has already cost this state. It's going to be about $3 million that you and I are paying for, the taxpayers of Arizona, because she's a twice convicted racist who paid women of color in her office $30,000 less than she paid white men doing the exact same job. These are checks that have already been paid out. More is to come. She's already cost us dearly. We found out this week that when she was in high school, that's where her racism began. When she started an outrageous slave auction at her high school. Her yearbook shows this. We've got a racist running against me, and you guys are running cover for her. She tried to bribe Talonia Adams out of not speaking to the press. And that story didn't get any coverage by you guys. I never saw a headline on that. Let me tell you, if the roles were reversed and I had this hideous of a background, you guys would be covering it nonstop. Shame on you for not covering Katie Hobbs the way she is. Katie Hobbs obviously hates people of color. Her past proves that. Why are you not covering that story? Why? I'm asking for the people of Arizona.
Oh, I love that woman.
The people in the liberal press need to demand that your candidate, the one you guys are backing in the liberal press, show up and debate. The people of Arizona deserve this. I promise her, Katie, I promise you, you can write the questions for me. I promise you I won't yell, Katie. I promise you I won't interrupt you. And if you want to have an emotional support animal there as well, I will agree to that. But show up like a grown-up and debate. We have serious issues facing this great state of ours. We've got the narco-terrorists controlling our border right now. How in the heck are you going to go up against them if you're afraid to debate me here at PBS? How in the heck are you going to go up against Gavin Newsom when he's stealing our water and fight back there? And when they're taking our energy? How in the heck are you going to fight for companies to come to Arizona when you have to go up against people like great governors, like Governor Abbott and Governor Kristi Noem and Governor Ron DeSantis? Arizona will lose if Katie Hobbs is elected.
Nice. All right. I dig it. All right, let's find a one last game and then we'll call it a night. Travesty. was dope. Sharkosaurus.
An awesome color change. But don't stop there. Get color again. Look at that shine. Color changes start to color. Color changes right in between. Other color changes colors seem so separately.
All right. One more round. I'm tired. Oh. No. No me gusta. See. Wow. Time to go to sleep. I got to get up in 5 hours for work, so thanks for joining in, playing some Flash games, talking a little smack here and there. Yeah, I enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and follow or subscribe. Tell a friend. If you didn't, too bad. Sucks to be you. Not the end of the world. We've got different content coming at different times, so.
5. The answer is 5.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Emotional damage.
Keep your damn mouth shut.
Guess who?
Who is this?
My name is Jeff.
What are you doing, Steph-o?
You are part of the Rebel Alliance, have
Get out! Get the fuck out!
You can't handle the truth.
Dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
Hello?
Oh my God!
Hey.
I'm off the deep
You ever been in love?
Daddy, you were in love.
I love you.
And you will know know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Yeah. Pasa afuera. Pasa afuera.